Hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. So today I'm looking at the differences between Firebird and Freeze, which turret overall is better, and which turret is better with different augments. Now I'm going to be factoring a lot of different things into this ranking here, because enjoyability is a lot different than damage, but it honestly can make or break a turret. Because for me personally, although Tesla is pretty decent, I just don't like to use it all that much, just because it's one of the more boring turrets in the game. Okay, we got him there. Now, an interesting fun fact is that Firebird maxed out will do 1400 damage per second, where Freeze maxed out only does 1200 damage per second. But it's also important to realize that people use Firebird protection far more often than they do Freeze protection. Like in this battle alone, 4 people have Firebird protection, only 1 person has Freeze protection. So I think that's a big factor as well, because when I'm going into game and I have a maxed out turret but people have protection against me, the turret ends up feeling very underwhelming in a lot of circumstances. That's definitely one of the reasons I love Freeze so much, is that because when I have Freeze, I can typically on average do better each game compared to Firebird, just because there's a lot less people using protection against me, so I'm able to get kills honestly more frequently. I'll also be comparing the two turrets with my favorite augments with each. Of course, Incendiary mix with Firebird and Corrosive mix with Freeze. I'll also be giving Adrenaline a shot on my Freeze. As a lot of you guys know, Freeze, when you apply the Freeze effect to someone, it actually takes off their double damage. Now there's no visual indicator, which I think is dumb, but yeah, when you use the Freeze effect on an enemy, it takes away their double damage, which is very advantageous. Alright, let's kill this guy here. The damage you get from Firebird is just crazy. There's no way they don't nerf Firebird soon. There's just no way. Right now I'm using the base version, and this thing, Firebird with Incendiary mix, wow, it is completely overpowered. An additional 20% damage when you have Incendiary mix, if you didn't know that. If you were looking at Firebird base, it's honestly not that great in terms of actually getting fire damage. Unless you're using an augment specifically aimed towards doing fire damage, the fire damage on Firebird it's not really that noticeable, which is the reason I think having Incendiary mix for Firebird is just leagues better. Because look at that, 2,000 damage almost in a second. I kill that guy instantly. The additional 20% damage on top of a drone of your choice is just really helpful. Now I'm picking Booster for this because with the decrease in drone prices, the decrease in speed ups, they're not being there anymore, I think that everyone can pretty much easily be using Booster if they want to. Because once you surpass the Brutus drone, I think the best options if you don't have Crisis are probably going to be Trickster or Booster. Okay, let's kill this guy. Oh my gosh, the damage you do, it's just freaking incredible. Alright, stupid stun rounds, let me get out of here. Now recently I've become less of a fan of Hyperion just because you have to use your supplies so often, it feels like. And just spamming supplies over and over can get kind of annoying, because your supplies all end usually at the same time if you're using the drone correctly. Alright, kill him. Overall, I do think Firebird is truly one of the best close range turrets currently in Tanki Online, and it has been nerfed in a few months, so it's been OP for a solid few months now, so maybe Tanki will nerf it soon. All I know is the main reason I don't use Firebird that often is just because the amount of people that have protection against it, it's just ridiculous sometimes. Like there's only 6 enemies, but 4 of them have Firebird protection. That's just detrimental. It makes Firebird almost unusable even though it's super OP. And then you look at this, only 1 person has Freeze protection. That's just why I love Freeze so much. I'll go ahead and show you guys it after a few more kills, but Freeze is just so OP. 50 prod here, I still do a decent amount of damage, but compared to what I would have done with Freeze there, I now have Freeze, just to show you guys compared to Firebird in the same battle. Look at that. They don't really have double damage. They don't really kill me that fast. Easy 2 kills. Now I imagine more people are going to take Freeze protection later in the game. Okay, let's slow him down. Try and get the lead here. Bam. Kill him as well. The amount of damage, man, it's so good. I also feel like you get more crit shots more often sometimes. Wow, I love Freeze. I don't know. Firebird technically, statistically has better stats, but I think Freeze is just in general better when you look at all the different stats. The amount of people using Freeze protection. Now I enjoy Corrosive mix just because that increased 10% damage. I mean, compared to the same battle stats, it's definitely better than Firebird in this one battle. In this one battle particularly. And the Freeze effect is really nice. Honestly, using it right now has made me want to use Adrenaline or just a random average augment more. No double damage for you, please. Oh my gosh. Destroying people's double damage is just broken. I'm also a little bit biased with Freeze because it's the main turret I used for most of my time playing Tanki Online. I mean, it still is. Who just plays Shaft? That's so absurdly boring. He just one-taps me. Of course he does. Who genuinely has fun playing Shaft? It's so absurdly boring. The only time I ever play Shaft is when I'm using the arcade mode, where I can just shoot fast. Okay, we're getting him. I have a personal vendetta against him now. Alright, goodbye, my friend. Sorry. No double damage for you. And see ya. I also think Freeze is just more fun to shoot, just as the cryo effect is less used in games than a heat effect might be in a lot of games. Alright, boom, kill him. I am using Corrosive Mix now, just to show you guys why I love Corrosive Mix so much. The 10% increased damage may not seem like a lot, but it feels like a lot sometimes. Now that double damage kind of destroyer, I don't know what else to call it, definitely super helpful. That's why a lot of people like Adrenaline a lot on this turret. What the heck? Why is this guy just looked away? I don't even know what he's thinking. Come on, kill him. Oh, we got the kill. That's dope. Now this game's a bit of an outlier. 3 people have freeze protection, which is pretty rare, but you look. Firebird will almost always have more people with protection than Freeze will. And that's why I think Freeze is just better overall. I mean, I say it all the time in my videos and live streams, but I do think Freeze is a little bit better. Although Max Firebird does an additional 200 damage per second, I think the protection difference in turrets typically on an average game definitely makes the difference. And the ability for Freeze to just take away people's double damage if you have the freeze effect is also just a huge freaking bonus. Firebird doesn't have an effect like that, which is why I think it's worse than Freeze. Alright, I switched over to Adrenaline now, just to show you the double damage kind of bonus that you get with this thing. You still do an incredible amount of damage, even without the 10% bonus. Of course, I am using Booster, but Booster is pretty common these days for most people to have. Got him, wow. That freeze effect is, I think I honestly underappreciate it. Definitely let me know which turret you guys prefer overall. I get it, Firebird has better statistics than Freeze does, but when you look at all the factors, I do think Freeze is still better. Another downside of Firebird and Freeze just in general is it's not really applicable in long-range maps unless you have Crisis or Trickster. I hate long-range maps. I wish it was an option in freaking game settings that you could turn off getting large maps. As a player who mainly likes to use close-range turrets, it's just a pain in the butt to get these long-range maps every probably 2 battles. Yeah, I don't even want to push this guy. Let me know what turret is your favorite. Don't forget to use creator tag Taspens in the item shop. Hope to see you in a future video. And peace out, everyone. Let's get this kill. Bam, got him. See you. Goodbye.